Thanks for tuning in my channel. Surprise Comics is Matt. Today I am going to go ahead and do my first comic unboxing. I ordered some CGC comics this last Sunday and they arrived today, so I thought why not make a video as I open these up. So without any further ado, we'll open up the first box. And I got these Sunday afternoon, which I find to be one of the best times to buy. It seems like a lot of people have time on Sundays to make listings, and there seems to be a lot of auctions ending. So this one I got a pretty good deal on. There wasn't a lot of people bidding at it at the end, so the price didn't get too terribly high. I thought it was a pretty good deal on this book. And so the book I got was Ultimate Fallout number 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. This is the first printing, and it's graded in a 9.4, which isn't like a spectacular grade, but really this comic is one of the more difficult comics to find in high grade. They came in poly bags, and a lot of the poly bags actually damaged the comics the way they were wrapped. So to get this in a 9.6 or a 9.8 can get pretty pricey. And just the way the market works, once you get below that 9.6, it just seems that people don't really value them that highly. And so you can get a lot of good deals on 9.4s, which is still a really nice grade. I paid, I think it was around $35 total for this book, including shipping. And so I wasn't going to complain too much about that. Again, that kind of a deal on this book. My next one, I actually ended up buying 3 books from the same seller. He had a deal where he offered free combined shipping after the first book. So I paid $10 to ship the first book, and all the other ones were free. And this is actually something that's really, I think, important to look at when you're buying, is you can really get good deals when you look into the combined shipping. You know, the second or third books, everyone I was bidding against was paying $10 more than I was. So I was able to make a higher bid than other people may have been comfortable making, because it wasn't going to cost me as much. Here's the first book I bid on, which is a 9.8 Batman 40, the, in quotations, Death of Batman and Joker. This book, you know, was really hot when it first came out. People were paying more than I paid for this book just to get it back in those days. I ended up paying $18 plus $10 shipping for this. So I got the whole book, CGC 9.8, for $28. Which, you know, may not be the greatest buy, but definitely not that bad of a buy. Nothing I was going to be complaining too much about. You know, even if I was to go buy this raw and submit it, I wouldn't be guaranteed a 9.8, and I wouldn't save more than $5 doing it that way anyway. So to get that kind of deal is a good thing to go with. So I looked at the guy's other auctions once I saw he offered the combined shipping. He had 3 other auctions ending that day for CGC books. And so I figured, since I already felt like I got a good deal, the only price I had to consider was the price. And so I picked up this one for $19, a 9.8 Black Widow number 1. Honestly, probably a little more than I wanted to pay for it. I'm not too sure if this book has any heat or anything about it, but to get a book for less than the CGC expense, you know, I can't really complain too much about it. And so that one, this next one I'm a little more excited about. This is Star Wars number 4, the I'm not sure how to say this guy's name, Kamunkoli variant cover. And that's just a really cool cover. Chewbacca and Han Solo. And if you don't remember this, this issue is the first appearance of Sana Solo, who is a woman who claims to be the wife of Han Solo. I know issue number 6 is the first issue where we actually discover that that's who she's claiming to be. But she makes a 2-page appearance in this comic first. And so if you ask me, this is the first appearance, just because we don't hear her name. It's not like she's in disguise, we don't see her. We didn't see exactly who she is. She appears to be a bounty hunter who's looking for Han Solo. She appears in issue number 5 as well, and then issue number 6, that's when it's actually revealed that she's Han Solo's ex-wife or wife, or however you want to see it. What the future will hold, whether number 4 or number 6 is going to be the more valuable book going forward. But one thing this is a book that I would be willing to speculate a little bit on. This last year at Comic-Con, Marvel and Star Wars announced that they're going to make anthology movies to go along with the new movies coming out with Star Wars. And one of those is going to be like a backstory of Han Solo. What he did before he showed up in that bar and killed Guido. And as they're saying that these comic books are canon in the Star Wars universe, they're not going to be able to do that prequel without including this character. So don't be surprised if she shows up in the movies. But then, who knows, the person doing the movies may decide they don't like that character, don't want to include that character. So, you know, it's always a risk. But I got this one for $21. No, $23. I already paid the shipping on the other one, so free shipping. Or if you can say, split the $10 between the 3 comics, $3 shipping. So $26 for a CGC 9.8 variant comic. Can't complain about that. So, thanks for watching my video. Just a little recap. We got comics falling all over the place. But I'm happy to have these now. And, you know, people always talk about the best times to buy on eBay. You know, late at night's good, but there's really not that many auctions out there and not a lot of good stuff. I find Sunday, Saturday afternoons, there's a lot of people who have free time, and whether you're in their free time, they're listing their stuff. A lot of people have free time, they're buying stuff, but it seems like they pretty well balance out, and there's like an auction ending every second on Sunday evening. And as those auctions end, especially getting to prime time, people are watching TV, doing other things with their family. They're not looking at eBay right there. I've gotten some really good deals Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. So that might be a time you want to look at. And if someone's offering combined shipping, you win an auction, make sure you check out their other stuff, because, like I said, it puts you at an advantage against everyone else bidding. Because, you know, when I'm bidding 23 on this book, everyone else is bidding 33 on that book. And so I get a much better deal than anyone else can get because of that combined shipping. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and have a good time.